Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic for the setting for this Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League round of 16 match between Arcahaie FC and Cruz Azul. I'm Jordan Angeli. I'm looking forward to being with you guys throughout the entirety of these 90 minutes. 76 degrees in Santo Domingo, a lot of humidity. It's been raining throughout the majority of the day, as you see the rain puddles behind the goal to the right of your screen. And when you're talking about the round of 16, well, this is how it plays out for Cruz Azul and Arcahaie. In order to get to the trophy, well, they would face one of two teams next, Toronto FC or Club Leon. And then the bottom of that bracket can get even more dangerous as you're looking how they can get into the final, which will be played in October. But business to take care of tonight. When you think back to, well, how'd we get here? Last year full of a lot of uncertainty, but the CONCACAF Champions League final got played. It was in a bubble in Orlando between Tigres and LAFC. Now, LAFC was knocking at the door, thinking that they could maybe become that first MLS team to win CONCACAF Champions League. And it was a lot of the work coming from Diego Rossi, who ends up scoring the go-ahead goal in the 61st minute to put LAFC up. But it was a quick reaction down on the other end. Hugo Ayala with a beautiful near-post flick finds the back of the net, and then the game winner, 84th minute, Andre Pierre Gignac ends up placing this one, and that would be it for Tigres. After a challenging year, their fans and themselves, they all celebrated that CONCACAF Champions League victory in 2020. That was back in December. We're here now, round of 16. We're into our third game of the night. It was a good first kickoff day for the round of 16. Portland and Meriton from Honduras tied in the first game. The second game is still going on. Atlanta United went down a man at halftime. Goalkeeper Brad Guzan went out. So a lot of drama already in this Champions League, just like we like it. But this match has so much to show for, with Arcahaie hosting Cruz Azul. And it should be a good one. Arcahaie comes in hosting. We are in Dominican Republic right now in Santo Domingo, but this stadium, Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez, is the stadium that most of these games get played out of on the island, even though Arcahaie is a Haitian team come over to the Dominican Republic to host these games because they have to be a certain quality in order to have these CONCACAF Champions League games. So the teams are making their way to the pitch. Good look at Arcahaie and their players wearing the red kits. And Cruz Azul following behind in the blue and white. Teams are going to take the field. We'll hear the Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League anthem, and then we'll be back with lineups just after this. It's a nice, quiet night here in Santo Domingo. Beautiful night for some soccer as we get set between the host Arcahaie and the visitors Cruz Azul. We see the officiating staff from St. Kitts and Nevis, Kimball Ward, in his 7th Concacaf Champions League game at the helm. He'll look after the rest of the officiating crew as we're going to bring you the host, Arcahaie's lineup first. Arcahaie comes in and Guli Aline will start in goal for them, the 20-year-old. They'll be captained by Olnik Alse. He will captain the squad. A lot of speed going forward with Des Ronville. As we get a look at the head coach, Michel Gabriel, and for Cruz Azul, they come in on fire in Liga MX. Andres Godinho will start. Hasn't seen an appearance yet in Liga MX, but gets the nod tonight. Rafael Baca captains the squad, the most appearances from any of the players in this starting 11 for this squad. And then Santiago Jimenez, 4 goals on the year for him. Good look at the substitutes for both sides. 5 substitutions available. And this is the first of a home and away series, so they'll play here at Arcahaie tonight. Next week, they'll head to Mexico to play at Cruz Azul. But a big test here for Arcahaie. They are debutants here in the Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League. Will they be able to make a statement here at home against the high-flying Cruz Azul? Well, we'll see. 90 minutes as we get set underway. Kimball Ward, the referee, gets us started. Gonna be Cruz Azul in the white, blue, and white kits going from left to right. And Arcahaie in the red, going from right to left here at the Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez. I'm Jordan Angeli, so excited you guys are gonna be alongside me as we watch this one play out. These two teams looking to make a mark here in the round of 16. Cruz Azul with possession. to start. Looks like they're trying to pull Arcahaie out of a little bit deeper of a block, but they're not getting any bait right now. There's a good turn. Combination at the top of the box, but tackled away by Desrenville. Far side. It's flicked up in the air and kept in by Cruz Azul. First few touches there from Thomas. Richardson Thomas, 18-year-old, one of the youngsters on this Arcahaie squad. Big expansive look here for Cruz Azul. Send it in behind, taken down nicely. It's Elias Hernandez. Whiffs on the cross, and it's picked up by Arcahaie, and they play out of some high pressure. Big challenge. That's won by Alexis Pena. And Gutierrez picks the ball up and starts to create some rhythm here for Cruz Azul. It's Jose Martinez. Walter Montoya gives the ball away. Now it's some recovery necessary for Cruz Azul. Hernandez, the ball at his feet. Go all the way back. Andres Godinho from Mérida, Mexico. He's been on the bench 20 times for Cruz Azul. Yet to have an appearance this season. That ball gets sent out of bounds. Javier Jimenez defends Milov Dorvalin. The ball goes up and out. Luis Sheen, and now Cruz Azul looking to go forward. Chip to the back post, way over the head of Santiago Jimenez. There'll be a restart with Goodley Aline, as you see Walter Montoya there. That's gonna slip out of bounds, just out of the reach of Rickard Kylext. These teams got here in different ways. For Arcahaie, they qualified as one of the top 16s in the 2020 Concacaf League. They make their debut here in Champions League. This ball goes forward. That's Maciel Dominguez on the far touchline. The 21-year-old keeps the ball, goes all the way back around before it's deflected, and Arcahaie looks to jump forward as quickly as possible. Thomas finds Alce. Nick Alce, 28-year-old captain. He's called for the foul there. Far side, Jimenez. Soft pass, it ends up getting to the center back, but only enough time for Reyes to just clear it far and wide. Nice little shoulder pass there. Can't quite connect with Thomas on the near side. Arcahaie in a deep defensive shape. Content with just letting Cruz Azul in these first 8 minutes just play in front of them. Ball stays in. It's Dominguez. Goes all the way back. Good switch of the point here. Well taken on the far side. It's Dominguez again. For Cruz Azul, they got here through Liga MX, as that is taken well off the chest of Santiago Jimenez. You can see the disappointment in his face as he knew that was a prime opportunity. What a ball here, threaded between the two center backs off his chest, just didn't let it drop enough in order to take that smoothly. That just set up by Alce. Arcahaie looking to develop something here. Send it into the box. Dorvaline slipped, wasn't able to get there in time, and now Cruz Azul headed in the opposite direction. Jimenez, some silky smooth skill on the far side. Now Montoya. They switch it all the way to Jose Martinez. Ends up getting tripped up by Thomas. Takes a little too much out of him there. Chops him down. Martinez started outside back for Cruz Azul over the weekend. 1-0 win against Juarez, and Cruz Azul has been really dominating in Liga MX in this part of the season, the second half of season. They have 11 wins and 2 losses, sitting top of the table. And Cruz Azul qualified for Champions League as the 2020 Clausura regular season first placed team. So they won that section, so they get one of the 4 Mexican spots in the Champions League. They're really mixing up a lot of their starters here, though, in this first leg away against this Haitian side, Arcahaie. But the captain, Rafael Baca, settling them down centrally. The most appearances of anyone on this Cruz Azul side on the season. Hernandez kicked the ground a little bit, wasn't able to get his pass off. A nice dummy there. And now it's Thomas on the run. He gets surrounded by blue jerseys and he gives the ball away. Good touch there by Dorvaline. Gudinho, 24-year-old. It's his 3rd season with Cruz Azul. Not many appearances. But he gets the nod tonight. Sent in behind. Dominguez just ran himself offside. It's just that little stutter step. Dominguez knew it. You could see him trying to keep himself onside. His own player faked him out. 15 minutes into this one. No real opportunity on goal for either side. A lot of back and forth here in the central third of the field. Well, majority of the possession in favor of Cruz Azul. Sent up, kept in by Martinez. Now Jimenez can't keep the ball. Hunts it down. A lot of blue jerseys there, and Montoya wins it back. Arcahaie is sitting so deep defensively, trying to make it difficult for Cruz Azul to break them down, and you can tell when Josue Reyes and Alexis Pena of Cruz Azul, the center backs, get it, they look up, and there's not much for them to do. Dominguez Good combination here. Hernandez. To the far side. Javier Jimenez ends up losing it. You get a good look at the head coach of Arcahaie, Michel Gabriel. Appointed the head coach back in March of 2019. He's a former midfielder, played with the Haitian national team, and has told his team he's going to use some of that experience that he had going to play in foreign countries, going to play in Mexico when they do end up going there next week for the return leg of this one. Juan Reynoso for Cruz Azul, Peruvian native. Looks like he's going to the whiteboard, making some notes. Took over Cruz Azul in January of 2020. What a great time to take over a team. Must have been challenging first year. I'm sure he's happy with the way his club is performing at the minute. Top of the table, Liga MX. Alce just sends that all the way back to his keeper. Dorvalin getting called for a handball, doesn't like the call. Already you've seen some of the emotions from him. See the passion that he plays with. Gutierrez on the far side. Now Rafael Baca. See a little bit more pressure from Arcahaie. Sent all the way through, and that's going to be a big, easy pickup for Goodly Lean. Dorvalin. Good little possession bout there. Through some passing centrally for Arcahaie. All started with that header to keep things alive, and then Thomas, Charles, and Dorvalin all getting some crucial touches on it going forward. Arcahaie comes in here knowing the form that Cruz Azul is in. Their Arcahaie season has yet to relaunch in Haiti for this new 2021 half of the year. So they're playing a team that is in the thick of their season right now. Cruz Azul, on the far side. Dominguez chips it to the back post, volleyed save. Right into the hands of Aline. If that went anywhere else, that's a sure goal, but Hernandez hits it right to the space where Aline was. 20 minutes into this one at the Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez in Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic. 0-0. Arcahaie, Cruz Azul. It's the round of 16, the first of a home and away series between these two squads. This is a nice separation touch on the far side, as Dominguez was trying to slip through Montoya. And there's the volley straight into Aline. That went anywhere else. It's the beauty of a goal. That second leg will be on Tuesday, April 13th. At the Estadio Azteca in Mexico City. I thought I saw Jose Martinez's jersey looked like it was torn, and he is getting a replacement here. Hard to know what happened so quick in the game, but enough to tear one of his shoulders off the seam. Good look at Josue Reyes. 7 starts this year for Cruz Azul. But his last game was all the way back in January. A lot of opportunities for players that don't get a lot of minutes, maybe in Liga MX, getting a chance tonight. Cruz Azul is in the middle of their season. Really have to pick and choose the amount of minutes you give to each player in the various competitions you're after, whether it is in league play or here in Concacaf Champions League. Colin runs Desframville. Back to the far side. Charles trying to get something started over there. Dorvelin looking for Hazard. There's too much on the back of Jimenez, and he's gonna get called for that foul. Some communication from Michel Gabriel. Trying to see what he can get from his team. I gets a little touch. Jimenez, as it gets clipped away. That's not the player Arcahaie wants to see with the ball running at their back line. Santiago Jimenez, 4 goals on the season. He had a substitute appearance over the weekend for Cruz Azul, but his last start was back in February as he receives this ball and just does enough to get a little tip. Dominguez now trying to face up. Hernandez. Baca plays it to the far side. Jimenez keeps it in. Now back to Baca. That's going to be easy. An easy take in by Aline. Gutierrez controls that and restarts for his squad. Finds Jimenez. His help inside. Opts to go all the way back. Cruz Azul pulling Arcahaie out a little bit more, and there might be some space. Choose to go back. Martinez. Mention how Arcahaie, this is their first appearance in Champions League. For Cruz Azul, it's the they're six-time winners of Champions League. So a plethora of appearances for them over the years. Their last Champions League win was back in 2014, where they won the whole thing. And as a club, have a really good record against Caribbean squads in CONCACAF Champions League. 6 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. So Juan Reynoso probably comes in with not only the confidence of his team and how they're playing, but the historic knowledge of how good squads over the years for Cruz Azul have played against Caribbean sides. Flicked over, and that's going to be called for a dangerous play. Juan Reynoso won the Champions League as a player twice, back in '96 and '97. So he has some experience not only on this coaching side, but also on the other side of the white lines, in the pitch. But nothing to show for it for his team right now. Still 0-0, 30th minute here. Arcahaie hosts Cruz Azul, their first of this home and away series in the round of 16. Arcahaie breaks that up, far side. They connect through the middle, and now they find Calix here on the near side. The possession turned it back over. Good touches. Dominguez. Montoya finds Hernandez. Goes all the way over and just headed out of bounds. It's going to be our first corner kick here. Cruz Azul can send some players forward. Options with heights of some of those center backs that they have. Good combination play. A little too much mustard on the ball by Hernandez in the end to find Jimenez, but Santiago Jimenez a good option too on this corner kick. It's going to be Elias Hernandez. Goes to the top of the box. Baca can't beat the first line, and this might be a dangerous counterattack. Here comes Arcahaie with speed. Calix right into the arms of Godinho. But don't tempt them with a counterattack opportunity, because they can come out you with pace and the first shot on goal. Comes from Calix, the outside back, pushing forward, trying to make something happen for Arcahaie. Good dribble and run here. Looks like he's trying. The other angle made it look like it was a shot on goal. I don't know about it from that angle. It looked like it was going wide. But first good opportunity, I would call it, from Arcahaie. Dorvaline was central too as the target striker. Good turn. Shot. What a save off the post. Montoya's. Now Jimenez. Good defending in the end, but Montoya pinged that one. Aline really called to action for the first time, makes a great save. And it's all about this turn by Montoya. It gets a little touch. You see it right. It's hard with that slow-mo, but it looked as if Aline got the touch and just tipped it off the post. Good combination. Montoya might try again. This time it's broken up. Montoya gets fouled. I think it was Wendy Louis Jean. It was Louis Jean just takes out Montoya from behind. The captain, Baca, has been with Cruz Azul since 2013. So some longevity in his career there. Ball up and over. Martinez chases it down and just poked out of bounds. Good little flick. Hernandez looks to get it again, and Baca gets pushed off the ball. Hernandez. A little bit off for Cruz Azul. They look like they want to operate in tighter spaces, and when they're trying to play those longer passes, they don't seem to be linking up as well. Dominguez wants it again. Oh, nearly slipped through by Jimenez. Baca spreads the field. It goes the opposite direction. A big tackle there, Dorvaline. Taking out Gutierrez. Just clips him there at the end. This is a shot. Ooh, he didn't even get a touch. It was actually bending away. A little bit of a knuckleball. Michel Gabriel on the sideline, pointing, helping his team with some decision makings and how they want to defend. They're stretched a little bit more than they have been. Just when I say that, Arcahaie retreats and gets behind the ball. Montoya ends up almost finding Martinez off a deflection, but it's going to be a throw-in in favor of Arcahaie. Calixte takes it. Thomas thinks he gets fouled. No call given. Also tries to switch the point, and it's cleaned up by Jose Charles. Charles finds Gabriel, sends it into the box. It's a good look from Arcahaie, just narrowly over the head of Dorvaline. There's a couple of runners in the box there. Dorvaline has his arm up, he wants it. I think he's saying it got a touch off of Pena. Sylvanson Collin with the long dribble up from center back. Here comes Arcahaie. Dorvaline with the back heel. Arcahaie has grown into the game. The game was a little fast. The first 15 minutes, I would say, a little too fast for both teams. They were just constantly giving the ball away. It was turnover after turnover. But Cruz Azul now getting into the final third. No one near the cross. That's a really good decision there by Calixte. Heads it back to his goalkeeper. Such calm thinking right there by Calixte. Heads it back. Ends up making his goalie make a save to make sure it doesn't go out for a corner kick, but just keeping him on his toes. There's another example of those longer passes that Cruz Azul are trying to execute, but it seems like it's a little counterintuitive to their game plan. They actually do much better when there's more numbers around the ball, when they can connect in those tighter spaces. When it gets too stretched, they're struggling to find connection. These are the moments I'm mentioning. These smaller, tighter passes, they look a lot more effective. Montoya taking the worst of that one yet again, and that's going to be a yellow card from Milov Dorvaline. Ones are just coming in a dangerous way. Fouling Montoya.
Del equipo de Arcahaie.
Jimenez running in behind. It's gonna be a goal kick. I think Javier Jimenez thought that he maybe had earned a corner kick, so he gives some instructions. Good work back by Thomas. He gets it again here. Calix as Dorvaline doesn't find him. Kept in by Alce. Calix. Now Charles. Well off the mark. But he saw a pocket of space open up near the top of the box and can't blame him. Maybe a little farther out than he first realized. Godinho confidently plays out of the back. Arcahaie pressuring a little bit more when Cruz Azul start to play backwards. Approaching the final minute of regulation play here in the first 45. We'll see how much time is added to this one. Hasn't been a lot of stoppages, so I can't imagine it's going to be much. Cruz Azul looking to see if they can make something happen here in the last few moments. Jimenez on the far side. Gutierrez. Flicked him by Montoya, but there's no one running in behind. Baca. Looking for Jimenez. This might be another counter opportunity. Thomas takes it down nicely. Goes all the way over. Cleared away, and it's going to be offside on Dorvaline. There's going to be 2 extra minutes here added to the end of this first 45. And that's actually going to be it. No additional time to the end of the first 45. And no goals to show for it. Arcahaie, Cruz Azul, 0-0 at halftime. As Juan Reynoso and his squad head into the half, a lot to talk about if you're Cruz Azul. Arcahaie doing a good job of defending in this first 45. I'll be back with highlights and stats in just a few minutes to break down this first half. Through the first 45 here in Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez, Arcahaie, and Cruz Azul. Well, it's been a battle of the midfield, I would say. A lot of the play happening in the middle third. This probably was the best chance from Santiago Jimenez. Most clear cut, I would say. He's in the box, beautiful first touch. It's a nice little defensive move by Destronville in the end. But not a lot of opportunities on either side to show for one big chance for Cruz Azul. This one going straight into Aline, the goalkeeper, as Fernandez teed it up. A little bit of a feisty game. But Arcahaie has hung in there and used their opportunities from this defensive shape to try to spring forward and create something on the counter a couple of times. This is one of the opportunities, that one coming from Calix. You had Dorvaline right behind the goalkeeper, and this may be the best shot of the game that we've seen. It pings off the post. That noise, you could tell how much power was behind it. It actually curved away from Aline, as you can see the curve on the ball spinning back towards the camera. Aline did a good job of minding his net, was the more tested of the two goalkeepers. That was our one yellow card of the first half. Milov Dorvaline with the yellow. You gotta appreciate Juan Reynoso's outfit too. He's looking light in a crisp outfit. Possession heavily favoring Cruz Azul. A lot of that happening in the middle third or in their defensive half. 3 shots on target, only 1 corner kick, and a few fouls against Arcahaie, I would say. Just a few. 10-1 there. Well, this is the last game of tonight, but tomorrow more CONCACAF Champions League action. Here is what is to look forward to. Welcome back to the Estadio Olímpico. Felix Sanchez. We get set for the second half between Arcahaie and Cruz Azul. Nothing on the scoreboard yet, but there's still a party in the stadium. You gotta love the music being played as the players and the referees make their way back to the pitch. When you have a 10 p.m. Eastern kickoff time for these clubs, this is the kind of music you need at halftime. Remind you, okay, we still got 45 minutes left to go. Stay lively. The entire referee crew from St. Kitts and Nevis, as they assess and make sure that the net is fully intact. No way for the ball to sneak in from the other side. There's Cruz Azul getting ready. They get yelled at to get going. That was a funny interaction. Oh my goodness, that made me laugh. Hey, chill, from a Cruz Azul player. Well, Godinho there taking a deep breath. He's hoping he has a chill second half, doesn't have much to do. But still 45 minutes left to go here. As Arcahaie will start with the ball in all red, Cruz Azul in the blue, white and blue. Arcahaie possessing down the near side. Just a heavy pass there from Gutierrez. He can't quite find Javier Hernandez. The first 45 didn't have a lot of chances. Few opportunities for Cruz Azul. But I would say the majority of the ball played in the middle third. A lot of turnovers for both squads. As Dorvaline, right there, you can see his heel get clipped. When you have studs coming down the back of your Achilles, it does not feel good. And looked as if one of his teammates was calling on the training staff, and he will get a little bit of attention here. Dorvaline is 18. His birthday's on the 19th of April, so he's almost 19, but a young forward for them. A lot of promise. And someone that they will hope can continue after taking a little bit of a knock here early on in the second half. Cruz Azul starts to go pressure. It's a heavy touch. Valine, and he ends up getting the ball off. You don't want to tempt Cruz Azul too much with playing out of the back. What a turn. It's a good dribble here. Charles just clips it out of bounds. Michel Gabriel, head coach, probably happy with the way his squad performed in the first 45. There's Cruz Azul's head coach, Juan Reynoso. But before Gabriel as Cruz Azul is in behind. This is an opportunity. Montoya gets a little touch on it right before he shot, and that is enough to take some of the power away. Cruz Azul had 3 players in behind the back line for Arcahaie. Montoya in the end with the shot. Hazard. It's cleaned up by Martinez. It's going to go in favor of Arcahaie. Louis-Jean. Dangerous play there by Hernandez. His boot in Louis-Jean's face. This gets played into the box. Dorvalin so close. Dresfonville doing a good job of just hunting the ball down after he won the initial header. Kept going and going. Ends up helping his team recover possession. Gives it right back away. Gutierrez finds Baca. Now here's Gutierrez! Oh, he was offside, but regardless, what a good reaction from Aline to come off his line and deny Gutierrez. It's a really good build up here. It's a run from the midfield. Aline not happy with his teammates. He wants a little more intensity from them. Cruz Azul sets it back down and gets started quickly. It's the first of 2 legs, a home and away series. These teams will play next week at the Azteca in Mexico City. This ball comes across. Aline does a good job of getting there before the front runner. That's how quick Dominguez can get after you, and it was Hernandez in the middle of the pitch. It's been fun to watch the way the front 4 for Cruz Azul really interchange. The shot by Hazard is always fading away. And behind, Jimenez has an outlet. Now it falls to the top of the box. Gutierrez gets tackled. There's been some real heart in the defending from Arcahaie. It's almost as if Cruz Azul is just a step too slow, a little too patient. Lacking a little bit of intensity once they get to the final third. Because Arcahaie is beating them to every single ball once it gets into that area for them. Calix runs it down, lets it go out. Here's a look at that. Just the intensity here, players flying at the ball. Destronville ends up being the one that tackles it in the end. Had a couple of key plays for Arcahaie. Gabriel. Now the captain, Alse. Some connection here from Arcahaie. Good touch. On the far side, here comes Cruz Azul. Dominguez. Jimenez overlaps, and it's off of Destronville for a corner kick. Top of the box, it's Baca. Better ball than in the first half. Can't be sent back across by Dominguez. It's gonna be another corner kick. Kimball Ward holds the play as there's some jostling going on in the middle of the box. Play short again, Cruz Azul. It was Pena who ends up getting a head on it, but he's falling away. Can't do much with it. I don't think that head shake is approval from Juan Reynoso. Looking for a little bit more from his team. Been with Cruz Azul a little over a year now. Before that, he was with Puebla. Luishin. No, I'll say. Ooh, taken away. Dominguez in the box. Chops it back to his right foot and defended well in the end. It's Destronville again with a big play defensively to keep Arcahaie in the game. Hazard does such a good job on the dribble. It's his final product, that last pass, last decision in the attacking third. A little bit of gamesmanship from Aline there. Trying to deny the quick counter. We saw a lot of this from Cruz Azul in the first half. They're trying to bait Arcahaie out of this low defensive block. Not doing it very successfully, but willing to keep trying. That's just a misplay from Gutierrez. Here's the opportunity where Dominguez originally clips it off of Destronville, and he does a good job of recovering, making the play to deny a good shot for Dominguez. Big win by Cruz Azul. They don't pick up the seconds. Now Arcahaie looking to build. Jimenez wins the long ball. It's turned back over again. Montoya. Now Baca. Gutierrez plays it all the way back to Pena. Every player for Arcahaie is within about 40 yards in their defensive half. That shot goes well wide, and Cruz Azul is going to make a couple of substitutions, hoping to spark something. Yoshimar Yutan. Excuse me, Yutun is going to come in. Yutun comes in. Started the last game. It's going to be Jose Martinez who comes off. And Adrian Aldrete will come in as well. He's got a lot of experience for Cruz Azul. 26 starts for them on the year. Aldrete is a lefty. I wonder if he's going to slide over to the left side. It does look like Jimenez, as he goes out to defend, is going to be on the right. And Aldrete will be here on the left. That was Yutun, just came in doing some defensive work. Couple of substitutes for Arcahaie as well. Fabrice Latortu is going to come in. And Curvins Jolesor also comes in. Thomas, who's been speedy down this left side, will come out, as well as Hazard. Yotun. It's gonna be a yellow card here. Well, Jolasor didn't take him very long to get acclimated. Earns a yellow card right away. The 18-year-old played on the U17 team, and I think it's that elbow coming out from his body right there. Played on the Haitian U17 team. That 2019 World Cup qualification. And the Torchu's gonna come in for Dorlevine. Dorlevine comes off. La Tortue comes in. Dorlevine had the yellow card in the first half. So if you've got to think they know the importance of having him in the next game. Michel Gabriel there. Just a little bit past Yotun. '66th minute. Haven't seen many good opportunities on goal for either side. Arcahaie, the host here. We're in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic at the Estadio Olímpico Felix Sanchez. There's no venue in Haiti that is up to par with the venue status that is necessary for the Concacaf Champions League. So they play their games here in the Dominican Republic. And Arcahaie, for their first game in the Champions League ever, they've been putting on a performance, and that was a dangerous tackle there. Wendy Louis-Jean. He's gonna get a yellow card. For just a reckless swing through here. Hernandez was lucky that he was lifting his leg up, because that could have been a lot more painful. His foot was planted in the ground. Good opportunity here for Cruz Azul. Hernandez walks away. I think that's Yoshimar Yutan over top of it. Chips it in. Nobody home. Montoya chases it down, regains possession for Cruz Azul. Montoya finds Jimenez chasing down in the corner. It's Gabriel who is able to relieve a little bit of the pressure. Aldrete pushes it to the far side. Pena now. Cruz Azul finding a little bit more space. There's numbers in behind. Near post, scooped up by Aline. That got a deflection right before the cross came in, just enough to push it into the arms of Aline. Good challenge in the end by Latorchu. Cadinho hasn't been asked a lot, the goalkeeper for Cruz Azul, but ends up having to make a save there, and that's going to be offside. So tensions start to rise. A little talking to on the far side by Calix. A little less than 20 to go. 0-0. Arcahaie, Cruz Azul, round of 16 at Concacaf Champions League. It's a home and away series. As Montoya gets fouled. This is the third game tonight in the CONCACAF Champions League. The first game, a 2-2 draw between Meriton and the Portland Timbers. Second game with 10 men, Atlanta United beat Alajuelense away at Alajuelense. So a big win for Atlanta United. It was Barco's penalty in the 50th minute, but here's a chance here for Arcahaie. And Jolisor finds himself all alone for moments in the penalty box. It just took too much time. Jimenez is still down after that tackle in the middle of the field. Here's that through ball. And just, it was Yutun who just got tangled up, turned the wrong way. Cleared away in the end by Reyes. One of the best spots we've seen Arcahaie in. I know best opportunities is the right word, but they could have gotten a shot off, absolutely. Both head coaches trying to figure out how they can break the deadlock. Jolisor chases the ball down along the back line of Cruz Azul. Colin clears it away. Cruz Azul starts to play quickly, up in the pace a little bit, seeing if they can make something happen. Gutierrez pushes it wide. Jimenez. Nalin comes out to grab it. Goodly Lean, 20-year-old. Had a good performance so far for Arcahaie. He's well aware that a shutout against a team like Cruz Azul be a very big confidence builder, not only for him, but his whole entire squad. As this ball goes into the mix, Pena ends up running into Godinho. But Jolisor has come in and made some effective runs so far. That ball just skipping away from him. '76th minute. I'm Jordan Angeli. Thanks for sticking alongside of me, hanging out as we watch Arcahaie defend this 0-0 draw so far. Arcahaie has been a little bit more aggressive in the last few minutes, trying to get at Cruz Azul. Cruz Azul keeps possession right now in favor of them, about 65%. Yotun is it all the way back. Cruz Azul building up slowly, meticulously. Aldrete, Yotun. They're always looking for Santiago Jimenez. He's creeping in the box, the Argentinian, looking to put something away. Not a lot of dangerous chances for Cruz Azul, but 9 shots for them to 3 for Arcahaie. Michel Gabriel giving a little bit of info to his squad. That's going to be it for Javier Jimenez. Rodrigo Huescas comes in. Young player getting an opportunity here for Cruz Azul. Yotun getting taken out from behind. Fouls, I don't want to say heavily in favor. I don't know what the right word is. Definitely lean one way. More fouls for Arcahaie. 14-3. So Cruz Azul has taken a little bit more of a beating here tonight. A little bit of pinball there. Ends up going off of Gabriel and out of bounds. We haven't called Dominguez as he gets in a tackle there. He was so active in the first half. He has really yet to see the ball in any kind of dangerous area in this second half. He finds his way back to his feet, just to the left of your screen right now. Here he is on the ball. You just look to the sideline. Might have seen the universal substitution hand roll. Taken away. Jimenez gets fouled, and now this is going to be a chance in a really good spot for Cruz Azul. Santiago Jimenez gets his body between the ball and defender, and that's all he needed. Drew the foul, putting his team in a good spot. See if they can make something of this. Clifford Thomas makes his way out onto the pitch. He's out on the field and he's right into the wall. And that is going to be it for Misael Dominguez. He gets replaced by Pedro Pacheco. Headed across, but he's offside. Pacheco comes in, no appearances for him yet this season. Just a good look at the line kept by Arcahaie. Cruz Azul has one more substitution they can use these last few minutes. 5 substitutions aside. Arcahaie, far side. It's Calixte. Finds Jolasor. Can't control it, and there's Thomas just entering the field. Went and pressured.
Todavía yo lo...
Montoya. Pacheco. Pressuring, using some of those fresh legs, using the energy he has just coming off the bench. Seeing if him and his Cruz Azul squad can find a way to get an away goal and a victory here. With about a little over 5 minutes left. Some confidence from Aline, but deflected. Pacheco almost fell straight to him. Arcahaie, the other direction, it's Gabriel. Now Charles switches it to Calixte. Gabriel. Thomas. A little over 4 left. Cruz Azul 0, Arcahaie 0. Not a lot of chances in this. It's been a choppy game, a lot of turnovers. Shots are still 9-3 Cruz Azul. Arcahaie has been defending with their lives at the moment, blocking shots, getting in front of crosses. Saved by the post. Here's a little look at that defending. Getting back after mistakes, not getting fixated on a mistake that was made, making sure they do whatever they can to get in the right place to help their goalkeeper. This foul puts them in a spot where they have a set piece opportunity late in the match. Hernandez looks like the right-footed player over top of it. Yotun is a lefty standing just below the frame of your screen there. Yotun with the out swinger! The diving header was the substitute, Pedro Pancho. Nearly slipped it in. Pacheco here just gets turned up a little bit. Ooh, really got kicked in the face too by Latortu. Chasing that one down, Jolisor. Oop. Almost faked himself out with that throw-in. Ball goes up, Gabriel. Godinho pulls it in. Plays it all the way down, a nice little flick. Pacheco. And then it was Hernandez. A little bit of miscommunication. Those two players. Hard to tell if they're yelling at each other or the linesmen, but this ball gets sent in. Kept alive by Cruz Azul. Numbers in the box all the way to the far post. Someone was offside there. Montoya was lining it up for a side volley. In the 90th minute, Juan Reynoso looking on at his Cruz Azul side. Flying high in Liga MX, 11 wins in the second half of season. Top of the league, they've won the last 5 games. We're hoping to keep that streak alive here in Champions League. They have rotated a lot of players. This isn't the normal starting 11 you see from Cruz Azul, but still they have the depth to be able to find a victory here away from home against Arcahaie. The story has really been the fight of Arcahaie and the determination for them to make it difficult on Cruz Azul. They send that one in. Jolesor challenges. Got 3 minutes of stoppage time added to the end of this one. There's only been 1 shot in the last 30 minutes on the clock, which is incredible. It was by Cruz Azul all the way back in the 61st minute. So when I say it's been a lot of play in the middle third, I'm not lying. 30 minutes of no shots on goal. Flicked away at the back post, still alive! Oh, that nearly slipped in. Oh my goodness. That would have been heartbreak for Arcahaie. They've been defending. It's a sloppy header there on the far side by Calixte, and Hernandez really times this well. But it puts the too much spin on it. It's always going away from the far post. Charles connects. Thomas. Gabriel sends it in. Might still be alive. Not Pena has anything to say about it. Center back Pena doesn't connect. And Calixte might still be down. He just got back up, the outside back. This ball sent in. Cleared away once again by Arcahaie. Tough tackle there by Gutierrez. They're going to be a play on. Could be one last opportunity for Cruz Azul. But they give the ball away, and Kimball Ward says, time is up. Here in Santo Domingo, Arcahaie defends like crazy. Had a couple of opportunities on the counterattack, but really nullified Cruz Azul. 9 shots for Cruz Azul, 3 for Arcahaie. The thing that mattered, it was 0-0 on the scoreboard, setting up for a good second leg back in Mexico at the Azteca next Tuesday night. That's the way this one's ends. Thanks for joining us at this Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League. I'm Jordan Angeli. 0-0 between Arcahaie and Cruz Azul. Hope everybody has a good night.